Hi everyone, it's Arash and welcome back to my crypto analytics channel. Today we are going to be discussing about the BTC possible correction. If you like the contents, please subscribe the channel and thumbs up the videos. Thank you. Let's figure it out. Here we are, guys. The first thing first, let's go for the main thing. Before, last week or on a previously video, I said we got an obvious gap for the BTC between, let's show it actually. Let's show it. Between price 79,000 to 83,000 or $84,000, okay? We got a gap for the BTC, and then I said by failing this gap, the BTC price can see there's a possibility the BTC can see a price correction. Okay, so if we have a look at this POI, point of interest, the distance between 79,000 to 83,400, this was the gap which needs to be filled, and this gap is from 2nd of February 2026, like almost about 3 to 4 months ago. Okay, I'm sorry guys. And after 4 months, this gap been filled finally today, which is 6th of May today. Okay, so I'm trying to record this video tonight, and then I'm gonna upload it this morning. So tomorrow morning. Anyway, the point is that by filling this gap, the CME gap, and let's go on a daily chart, you can see a bit better actually. Okay, this is the gap and this is the price which being filled. So by filling this CME gap, you can see guys, the candle has seen a quick reaction toward the price. And if I go to the H4, so the thing is that we had seen it. We are going to see a shooting star candle in these areas, in this point, but the pin bar is totally fine. I mean, I am fine totally with this because it is completely a pin bar, but this one shows some weakness. Can you see this doji candle? The doji candle, if it was going to be a complete failed candle, in that case I could say, so the correction which coming for the BTC might be heavy, like maybe for example toward these areas, okay, 76 or 70, something like that. But as I can see, the pin bar is totally fine, but the doji candle is not strong enough to be valid. But if we go for the H2, so we can see a totally perfect engulf candle in this area, which means to me, in long term, we are not going to talk about it because probably we're going to talk about the long-term trend on our weekly analytics videos. But for the midterm, I'm not going to see really any like a heavy correction. The thing which I can see with the H2 chart is we are going to have most likely a short-term correction. To which level? Right now we are going to be discuss about it. So this is the CME gap we have done with it, which we have the another CME gap in this area, $90,000 to $93,000. Anyway, so if we go on a BTC chart and H4, so can you remember this? We've been spoke before on our other videos about this one, the final flag which is happening for the BTC, which happened here like a few months ago. Then we had seen the result, a long a long bearish trend, these areas, okay? And now it's happening again, guys. Can you see that? This is a beautiful final flag which is happening, and the point is that by being failed the CME gap in previously chart which I showed you, at the same time the price is in the peak of the trend line, the final flag trend line in here, and at the same time in H4 we can see so much weaknesses. Can you see my point to say weakness is that, guys, when the price is going to make a break of a structure in some points, the price needs to correct it. Can you see this? For example, 1 2 3 4 failed candle. I mean, it shows strong buyers. The buyers was like trusted in the market structure. So in this case, we had stronger buyers in there, then a small correction, then rally up again. But in here, since BTC was $75,000 to here, I cannot see really any strong momentum from the BTC at all. So all of them was with a lot of weakness, and the biggest, the break of a structure which happens in here, that makes me a bit nervous and skeptical to think about this structure which is valid or not. But still, I'm saying, by seeing those candles, I'm not going to say we do not have rally up again, but at the moment which I can see, so for the uptrend, the H4 chart, the candle which been made for the peak to start a downtrend rally, actually it is too weak, you know. So by this case, if it's too weak, there's a possibilities we will have a short correction to downward, then we will rally up again. But this rally up doesn't mean it's going to take the BTC to 90k at the moment, actually. But probably we're gonna have a ATH in BTC again. But anyway, so in possible correction, if the BTC is going to have a correction, to which levels BTC is going to? Probably in the first hit, if BTC will hit these areas, most likely the BTC is going to hit around 80 to 80k 400. The reason which I'm saying that, guys, is this. So if we go on a CoinGlass and open the liquidation heat map, so we can see in this area, let me a bit squeeze it. If you guys could see this area, in this area, the yellow one, around price 80k to 79k 800, in these areas there's millions of liquidity. So the price, if it's going to have a correction, a minor correction, in that case, at least in the first reach, the BTC can reach around 80. Then we will discuss about other prices later on. But at the first hit, the BTC has got the potential to hit 80k. This is what it is right now. And let me delete this. And otherwise, if BTC is supposed to have a bit, like, what can I say, a bit heavier correction, in that case we will expect that the BTC, as I spoke about this before either, in that case I do really expect the BTC will have a correction between price 74 to at least $70,000 in this area. Actually, let me drag it in this area to this area, in this between. So I do expect in heavy correction BTC would be able to see these areas. In that case, if the BTC is going to reach higher prices like 90 to 92k, which is another gap for the 93k CME gap. So in that case, the BTC will hit this trend line, the final flag downtrend line. In that case, then we might be able to see a rally up toward 80 or I don't know, sorry, toward 90 or 88k in that case. Otherwise, if something happens bad like a war or really worse things, in that case, I do not like to say this, but also I do not want to be optimistic about this. In that case, if the final flag, which happens in here and made the result this big, this huge, in that case, most likely the BTC from here will have a huge reversal to these areas, to these areas, obviously to these areas. I mean, this is not going to happen in one night, okay? You're gonna take a time, probably like a few weeks, few months even. But I'm not saying this is going to happen, okay? We have to reach these levels first, which I mentioned. Then if still we had seen negative signs from the market, from the war, from the economics, then we will expect lower prices in those areas which I'm showing you by mouse in here. But otherwise, so the levels which I mentioned right now in these cases, the price will reach in these areas, then rally up. Then we are not going to have a same final flag which happened here will happen to here. We are not going to have it then. Yeah, but you should not be that much optimist, because another reason which makes me very worried about the market is this. If we go on a glass note, the BTC accumulation trend score, as I said before again, guys, by the way, if you are watching the video until now, please subscribe the channel and help the channel to grow. So as I spoke before about the accumulation trend score, this trend score shows how much people are interested in buying Bitcoin at the moment in the crypto market. So once this score is below half, so by being 1 is fantastic, there's a huge of fans of Bitcoin accumulations people. But by being this number below half, that makes me very worried, because the price movements which is happening at the moment, those prices are going to be manipulated prices. They are not a neutral prices. They are a price which happens by manipulated the governments, like, I don't know, Trump, I don't know, market makers, those big bodies, okay? So in that case, which this accumulation score, it's been ages now, since even I can say since February. No, let's go from here, for example. No. Let's go from here. Since 23rd of February 2026 until now, 6th of May 2006, it's been almost 4 months. The price is ranging, the price is playing, but the price has never seen stabilization. So in this case, I would like to say the price has made much manipulation. In this case, it's going to make me very worried really. Suddenly, this final flag would happen on this final flag. But let's not talk about it that negative and be patient, step by step, very consciously, to see the reactions in those levels first. After that, if I see any negative signs from the market, definitely I'm going to share it with you guys. Those are the things which I wanted to speak about it and make you guys update, and hopefully this video was a bit helpful for you guys. Then subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon. Bye.